Hello, everybody. Welcome to Nintendo Pow Block here on Watchers Games. I'm your host, the Light Excited ADV. Joining me, he's back from his mini vacation, I should say. The one, the only, Mr. Corey Dirrig. Hello, good sir.
Who is on vacation? There's no vacation. There's no break. There's no vacation.
Vacation?
There's no vacation. It was not a vacation. A lot going on last week.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways.
How are you?
I'm tired. That's what I am. My eyes are stapled open. There's not enough Red Bull in this world to keep me awake past midnight tonight. Just saying.
Oh, no.
Even though we probably will. And then I'll hate you forever.
But then you'll say, maybe hi to me.
Yeah.
In the text.
Sure.
In the morning.
Maybe. Dude, guess what?
Dude. Yes.
I forgot to tell you, there's a big update for Disney Dreamlight Valley. The Xbox version runs at 120 frames a second now.
Really?
It makes my eyes bleed.
I know there was a content patch, like a content update.
Yeah, they added the new storyline. They added a new summer storyline. It's like the castle is haunted and you have to go figure out what's going on. But I'm not that far because I took 3 months off, but I started playing it again yesterday. And man, let me tell you, I'm back. Disney Dreamlight Valley. The Switch version is rough though. I gotta tell you, man. After playing on Xbox and then moving over to the Switch, it's so rough. Oh man, it's fine though. Switch version's fine.
Well, the Switch version is kind of like almost like on the go. In a sense, something to relax with.
The nice thing though is that the normal, quote unquote, normal version, whatever the $30 package is, it's on Game Pass, right? And then I paid for the Switch version, and if you sign up for Gameloft's cloud service, it's free. You can swap the saves between the versions, so it's like I get the best of both worlds, really.
So it's kind of like transferring between both systems, right? In a sense.
Yeah. Yep. So
good.
Yeah. How are you, Ed?
I am doing fine. I talked to my manager yesterday. We were getting our vacation stuff together, so I am taking 4 days off in August. I kind of found out the time that I'm taking off is the day right after our inventory, which also the day before our inventory, we get our warehouse truck. So we got to do that whole truck. Like we got to get everything out the day before inventory. So like all of us are going to have to work. There's no answers or busts. You can't say that you can't work this time, that time. No, we got to get everything. That truck got to be done. So we're going to be like literally pushing it. I'm like, shoot, you might have to bring some people in to help us get the truck done because even though there's going to be a lot of us that day, I'm like, one person is going to have to take over the register because I already know that someone's going to have to leave to go get their kids from school. And I'm like, we going to have to like really work to get this mug done. So there's no time to lollygag. But yeah, we're figuring out our vacation stuff. So my manager is taking her vacation the first week of September, and I'm taking mine a couple of weeks after to come see you. So and hopefully go to the retro convention.
Yeah, we'll see about that. They haven't got back to me yet, so they don't want me to go apparently. So it's fine. Whatever.
So if not, then hopefully we can spend the weekend.
We'll see.
Okay. But yeah, I That's kind of what I just been up to, you know, and everything. And just I've really been in a Xbox mood. Even though I got new Nintendo games just waiting, like Ranko Detective. I'm going to be starting that this weekend. And I am picking up Pikmin 4, which I'm glad to see the reviews of it. Um, right now it's at an 88 Metacritic, and um, from what I'm seeing, that people are very interested. They're excited to actually play the game. Um, would it be a big million seller? That I don't know or anything. Uh, but I am happy that it is dropping this Friday. It was very weird. I shout out to Jack Bro. He sent me the link to get it to like pre-order from Best Buy because if I just went to the website and I put Pikmin 4 and they didn't have no listing for it. And I
Hmm.
got worried. I'm like, can I not order or buy this game from Best Buy? I'm like, that would be very weird. But he sent me the link and everything. And so I was able to pre order my Pikmin 4. So I'm going to pick it up tomorrow before I go into work. Because I'll be doing it overnight on Friday night while they do the floors. So while I'm at work in peace, playing my Switch, I'll be playing Pikmin and everything. I'm
Who
super
works in
excited.
peace? Who works in peace?
Well, hopefully I do for tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm. 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 Hmm.
So,
Interesting.
uh, but yeah, I've literally I finished Ghostwire Tokyo. Really good game. Not too scary or anything. Uh, I mean it is challenging with some of the enemies and stuff, but the boss fights weren't that even that hard. Even the last boss fight wasn't that hard and stuff.
Yeah, but isn't that game more about like the exploration than fighting big bosses and stuff?
Yeah, it is. Like I finished all the side quests. Um, for the game. Now like if I want to like 100% it, I gotta try to find um like all of these souls to send, these boxes that got capture souls that I gotta defend. I gotta try to unlock all my skills and stuff. It's just like little stuff. And I'm like, there's only one ending in a new game plus. I'm good. I could skip the rest of it. So I finished it. Uh, I uninstalled it from my Xbox. Uh, and decided to uh start Final Fantasy 15. And I'm like on chapter 3 now of the game.
Nice.
So but
Ah,
I like I said, I will be getting back to more Nintendo stuff this weekend, talking about that on the show. So what about you, Corey?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. I haven't had the urge to play anything. Like, I have been trying to finish Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I have been, I'm like forcing myself to play things. I've just like, I don't know, like the last month or so, I just have been like not wanting to like do anything. I'm trying, but I don't know what it is, man. I'm just going through a thing, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I've been playing Zelda and started my Disney Dreamlight Valley obsession again. I'm not allowed to bring it up on the Boss Rush podcast anymore though, so I have to talk about it here. So there you go. Uh I've been I'm just tomorrow I'm going to force myself to sit down and play games cuz I haven't. But
Yeah,
we'll
I know
see.
me and you kind of talked about how this weekend we're looking forward to. And
Yeah.
I kind of feel like as gamers when you have a very busy week and you get a little bit of gaming in, no matter what platform it is, it feels like the weekend is that time to like you want to recover from everything that you went through and did throughout the week, and you just want to rest. But I'm like, sometimes like you do want to make some kind of progress in the game or have something relaxing on the weekend.
Yeah. I want to I want to try Exo Primal, honestly. I know that
Hmm.
that everybody's kind of obsessed with it, but um I also like I've had the real urge to go back and play the Wolfenstein games for some reason.
You know
Uh
what? You want to know what's funny, Corey? I just brought that collection on Xbox. Um,
yeah.
it's one, two, Young Bloods, and then one's DLC. On Xbox, I think it was like the
Hmm.
whole collection was like 15 or 20 some dollars.
Yeah,
All of that.
the alternate history collection has I
Yeah,
think it
that's
I
it.
think it has everything up to Youngblood, right? I think.
Hmm.
So it has Old Blood, which is the spinoff from New Order, and then New Colossus. Does it have the DLC for New Colossus? I think it does, but I'm
Yeah,
not
it
100%
has
sure.
like it's supposed to be everything. Because
Yeah.
I never, so I finished Wolfenstein 2. I never got to finish one, even though I got halfway on the PlayStation 4 version. But I'm just like, since I got it now digitally on Xbox, I might as well just replay everything
Yeah.
and go from there.
Well, I played 2 on Switch, and I wanna go back and play it.
Yeah,
Um,
two is good. Two takes a while to get into, but if you like stick with it, it does get good the further it progresses and everything.
yeah. I really want Wolfenstein 3, but I really want them to finish Indiana Jones.
Which
So,
I think they will. I think we'll see something at next E3.
yeah, I mean, they already said they
Or
were going to, right? They already said they were
yeah.
doing Wolfenstein 3. Um, but then they did the Indiana Jones deal, so it'll be interesting to see which one comes first. I think Indiana Jones is coming first, to be honest. Um,
Hmm.
um, we'll see though. I'm excited for Indiana Jones though.
Nice. Uh shoot. I think what Gamescom is next month. And I know Nintendo's gonna be there. Dude, I'm just so excited for Super Mario Wonder. I've been watching that trailer for the direct, and I'm like, man, I cannot wait for this game so bad. Like Nintendo's fall, I think I'm still hype about, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for Mario. Like, I'm really excited for Mario, but I know everybody's excited for Mario RPG. I don't think I am. I don't really care about that game. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll play it. I'll try it. I didn't play the original,
Hmm.
uh, but you know,
But I think RPGs are not kind of in your wheelhouse, um, in a sense. That kind of style of RPG, I should say.
yeah. I mean, I know, like, I really like the Mario and Luigi games, and I know this is like that, but also, um, you know, we'll see.
Yeah. Hopefully they announce another Paper Mario since that's been trending and everything. Because Paper Mario Origami King uh just turned 3 years a couple of days ago. And
Yeah.
some people started replaying or started playing that game again. And they just been enjoying it, like laughing and everything.
Hmm.
Like I think that's gonna be one thing about the Switch when their next console comes.
Hmm.
Like how many people are gonna go back to play those games or get those games? Or or will they be definitely buying a lot of the vouchers to get the digital version and stuff?
Yeah. The voucher system, man, that's an interesting I don't know, man. I'm still like the voucher system is like a good deal, but like the whole is the next console going to be backwards compatible is still scaring a lot of people.
Hmm.
Oh, it's terrifying, really. It's all
I
good
mean,
though.
well, I wonder how upset people would be if
Dude,
it's not.
people would be mad, guaranteed, 100%. 100% people would be mad if the next console is not backwards compatible.
I'm shocked that more people have taken it seriously for backwards compatibility.
What
Um,
do you mean more people have
because
taken it seriously?
because I think Nintendo has had it in a sense, and we kind of talked about this in the past. Um, but think they, I think people weren't thinking about backwards compatibility until like recently, in a sense. You know, definitely people wanted it with Xbox. People definitely wanted it with PlayStation. At a time, uh, people who were like, "Oh, the Wii could play GameCube games. The Wii U could play Wii games and stuff." Like, really, not a lot of people paid attention to that. But I think once like Xbox and PlayStation started hitting their Xbox One days and getting a little bit older, people started caring to be like, "Hey, can we play some of our 360 games?" I didn't get to fully play all of these games that I purchased for the system because of whatever reason. But it would be cool that I could play them on my Xbox One. Nintendo, not Nintendo. Microsoft and Sony gave their reasons, where Nintendo just like, well, you can still play everything, but now that we got a new format, backwards compatibility is not a thing for us in a sense.
My whole thing with backwards compatibility is I think people loved it, right? Like with the I think and people I the thing is like with digital distribution and everything now, it all makes
Mhm.
more sense than to like the disc like the disc era, right? Like yeah, PS2 played PS1 games and that was really convenient and really awesome, right? Or Xbox 360 played a lot of original Xbox games, which was great, right? But like
Mhm.
when they took the backwards compatibility out of the PS3 for PS2 games, like people hated that. And I know like the audience is so small for backwards compatibility, but it's at this point it's like a legacy thing now. It's like a whole preservation issue now. And with digital storefronts that just continue on to the next machine, like it's just expected at this point. And I think if Nintendo doesn't do it, it's a major step back. I think Xbox is clearly doing it the best way. PlayStation's trying to do it and trying to fix their PlayStation 3 issue, right? Like they're
Mhm.
doing it. If they don't do it, if Nintendo doesn't do it, they're it's going to look bad. They're going to look terrible if they don't do it.
And they know that they have seen a ton of physical sales just from their first party alone. So they know that with all of this information that we got, you guys need to have backwards compatibility because I'm like people invested in so much physical copies for the Switch. So
Yeah, but I mean that's going to be an even bigger issue too. Like then you got to account for that cartridge size. I don't know, man. I still feel like the next console is like it's either going to be another Switch and everything's going to be backwards compatible and work flawlessly,
mhm.
or it's going to be something totally different and nothing's going to work.
I mean, well, we'll see. Like with the cloud, with the way they're going to be doing cloud gaming and stuff, like it would suck if people can't play their Animal Crossing on their next Switch and everything.
Yeah. I hmm, yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like if it's not backwards compatible in some
Mhm.
fashion, Here's the thing. I still think the next console is going to be called the Switch something because their whole online structures is based around it's literally called Nintendo Switch Online. Like
Yeah,
and like Nintendo Switch expansion pack and like all this stuff revolves around Nintendo Switch. So I think it's going to be a Switch and they're going to have some sort of like Switch XL or Switch Plus or Switch 2 or Switchy Switch or I don't know what they're going to call it, but I think it's going to have the name Switch in the title, to be honest with you.
you think that's going to be their line for this console and their next console, and then after the Switch line is kind of like, let's make up a new name for our next system.
I don't know, man. I just think if it's not within the Switch family, I think people are just going to I don't think people are going to accept an. I mean, I feel like we've talked about this subject 1,000 times at this point. Like the next console, nobody wants Nintendo to do a set top box. Nobody wants Nintendo to go back to two consoles, unless you're an idiot. Uh, so like, it's got to be the hybrid again, and Nintendo excels at the handheld experience.
Mm-hmm.
I th- I think it's going to be another Switch type device. And if it's not, I'm going to be shocked at this point.
I would
And
be more intrigued to see what they do.
dude, I'm just saying if they go back to a set top box or to like a handheld and a box, like they're dumb and they clearly did not read the room. You know, just clearly, it's going to be another Wii U situation, and it's just going to be bad for them.
Well, I think because of the production, the way they were able to get out more games first party wise than pretty much any generation or out even Microsoft or Sony, I think they want to like refrain from going back to that. You know, if they could get 5 to 7 games per year from their first party, um, that would just make sense and everything because they'll have more hands working on it. They don't. I don't think they want to split up a lot of their developers to be trying to make two different games.
Oh yeah, I mean I mean with how long it takes to make games these days, they definitely don't want to do that.
Right.
So, anyways, what's new? What's new in the world of Nintendo? Oh, Ed,
Well,
speaking of, hold on. Did you see the food I sent you?
yes.
Yeah, man. Bang bang shrimp.
Uh, was it with rice or under lettuce?
It was
With it.
Brussels sprouts actually.
Hmm.
I ate a salad though. My wife had the Brussels sprouts. That was a picture of my wife's dinner, but I ate the shrimp and a salad. So uh, it's essentially the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to lose weight, Ed. Okay,
Mhm.
trying to slim down. I'm doing pretty good, but
That's good.
yeah.
That's good. Well, kind of in the life of Nintendo, the like I said about Pikmin 4, it's kind of got a 88 on Metacritic. It got 110 out of 10. IGN and Nintendo Life gave it 9 out of 9. I mean 9 out of 10. Um, and it really got a lot of good reviews
Hmm.
for it. So I am happy to see that even though they dropped the embargo for the review a day before this game release, it really looks like it's going to be a very entertaining game. It's going to be fun. There are going to be some parts that's challenging, but it's going to be like enjoyable
Hmm.
to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. We'll talk about it more next week, obviously, but um, I'm excited. I'm glad it got good reviews. It seems like they've improved a lot of the stuff and kind of
Hmm.
changed some of the things that I didn't like about 3. The one protagonist thing in particular is way a way better pill to swallow than the the other three protagonists, and splitting up. Three just got way too complicated, and I think the charm of the first Pikmin was its simplicity, and two to an extent, right? Um,
Yeah.
which I haven't played those yet either, and I wanted to play them really bad again, but I did not. There's just not enough time, man. I've decided there's just not enough time to play all the games anymore, man. There's not enough time. And I know I realized that a long time ago, but I keep buying them pretending that maybe someday I'm going to play them, and I just don't, you know. It's it's tough out there. It's tough out there for a person with, you know, all the things I have to do. So,
Yes.
you know.
Well, I think I'm excited to like actually play it. And definitely with one or two coming out in September, for the physical version, I can't wait to have like that whole collection with it. And I could be able to kind of play. So I do want to play one and two again, because a lot of people been playing it and stuff, and I do want to also play three, like finish it. Um, I think four might be my first one that I'm going to play all the way and beat.
Hmm.
And I don't know
Are
if that
you?
seems weird. Yeah,
Are you? Are you?
yeah, I am.
Okay. Okay.
Cause I kind of just like want to be able to take 2 weeks with that game and be like, okay, I did everything or I did most of it. I'm at the ending. I beat my first Pikmin game and be excited,
Hmm.
And I kind of want to laugh, but also want to see like how beautiful this game going to look on my TV. What did Miyamoto and the team do to make this game what it is?
Yeah. Well,
And how can I get an amiibo of Ochi?
I want the Pikmin shirt, but they keep selling out, and then they don't have my size, so I'm just gonna have to, get over it, I guess. Uh,
Huh.
I don't know, man. There's so many like shirts and stuff that I want, and then I just can't get them because they are either not in the right size, or like I would like to lose weight before I start buying new clothes, so the clothes that I buy will
Mm-hmm.
fit. So there's that as well. Um,
Oh.
you know, that's where I'm at, bro.
Oh wow. Well, there The Witcher 3 on the Switch finally gets DLC inspired by the Netflix series. Um is anyone still playing The Witcher 3 on Switch?
Somebody is, because they
Um
also got a huge patch on Xbox as well. So I don't know the answer to that question, Ed. So
hmm,
yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
yeah. Yeah. Once again, Nintendo's news has been like really slow. There hasn't been. I know people been going crazy because Bluey
Yeah,
is
Bluey.
getting the game.
Heck yeah, dude.
Okay, Corey, talk about it.
Bluey's the best show on TV. It's technically a kids show, but uh it's technically a show for parents that the kids can watch. Oh my gosh, dude, Bluey's awesome. I hope they do like an interesting Bluey game, because Bluey is awesome. I love Bluey. I watch it sometimes without my kids. That's how cool Bluey is. I mean, it's like just a cute little harmless show, right? Like, it's just about a family of dogs, and it's about these two sisters, Bluey and Bingo, and their kind of like adventures through life. And the parents are like, they play with, like, they play games with them. They, like, there's this whole episode about, like, uh they- eh, there man, Bluey is awesome. There's like, I think there's like 100 episodes on Disney Plus right now, and
Hmm.
they're all only like 7 or 8 minutes long too, so they're not like super long either. um uh
Like educational shorts.
they're like, man, I wish I knew how to explain it. It's just like a really simple, fun show. My favorite episode is Dance Mode, by the way, where, like, uh so Bandit's the dad, and he's my favorite character in the whole show. Because he's kind of dumb, but also kind of like cool. Uh,
Hmm.
and he eats Bingo, which is the younger sister. He eats her last like French fry because he thinks she's done with it, and then she wasn't done with her fries, and she gets all sad, and so they give her like, how can we repay you? And they do this thing called dance mode, where, like, whenever they get 3 tries of, like, okay, there's music playing and you have to make the parents dance. And it's just a fun episode. It's so silly and it's so dumb. Like, they're in a store in this episode, and they, like, Bandit is getting hit, like, the address changed on, like, his, like, a credit card or
Hmm.
some sort of card, right? And the mom finds a like a greeting card with that plays music, and so,
Yeah.
like, they activate dance mode on the dad, right? And, like, he has to dance while while he's getting the address changed on this card, and there's this big line of people behind him, and everybody doesn't know why he's dancing except for the kids. It's so funny. Oh man, I hope they make a great Bluey game, because Bluey is amazing.
But it says if you got kids who enjoy watching Bluey, oh, who are you kidding? You watch it, don't you? Then listen up. A rating from the Australian Classification Board has revealed the likely existence of Bluey, the video game. As spotted by Vooks, the game is in development at Artex Games and will be published by Outright Games. Bizarrely, then it won't be made in Australia, where the TV show originates. It'll follow the Hiller family as they jet off on a holiday adventure to find a treasure hidden by Bandit and his brothers years prior. The game will supposedly take place across 5 iconic locations from the show and will tell a family-friendly story about creating cherished memories with your family. It'll launch on the Nintendo Switch and other major platforms. There's no word at the moment on a potential release date, but we can't imagine we'll be waiting too long for an official announcement.
Hmm.
And the thing about it is, some parents have already gave it like game of the year because of it coming out. They're
Yeah,
making a Bluey game.
man, I can't wait. Can't wait. I I can't wait. I wonder who's making it. That's the thing. And is it coming to everything? That's the other question. You know?
Yeah, I just said it.
I mean, what? It's coming to everything?
Yeah, so Artist Games will be doing the development, and it's published by Outright Games.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Wow. You
yeah,
see
and
how
then
much
it's
I pay
coming to
attention to you. That's fine.
it's launching on Nintendo Switch and other major platforms.
Oh, okay. Well, then I wonder why my wife gets so mad at me not listening. Sorry, I was answering someone. It's a very important message for a very important guest we may or may not have in a couple months. So, um, revolving around a specific game that's coming out soon. But I digress. No spoilers on that.
Ooh, you guys would just have to watch.
Yeah.
Which podcast it would be on? Who knows?
It'll probably be a spotlight podcast, to be honest. We'll see though. Get there. We'll get there. Bum, bum, bum. I'm tired, man.
Uh, I I did pick up Pokemon Sleep today also,
Oh boy.
so I'm going to be trying that out tonight. Um, when I get ready for bed, I already set the time for like 11:30. So when
Yeah.
it hits that time, uh, which is going to be weird because that's where I listen to some of my Friday podcasts and stuff. Um, I wonder if it's gonna be how it's gonna record or anything. Um, yeah, but that's kind of like really all the news this week. There's nothing um
There's nothing
really
happening.
major.
There's
There's
nothing happening.
right. There's nothing really major. Microsoft and FTC, with Microsoft announcing that they pushed theirs
Yeah, we
agreement
should
to
probably
October 14th.
we should probably stop talking about Xbox on this show and expansion pass because a few people have messaged me and said they thought they were listening to the wrong show because we were talking about Xbox so much. And I'm like, oh yeah, well, I mean, there's no Nintendo news. So what do you want from us?
Yes. Um, but I kind of wanna. So me and Josh had this discussion, um, for our boss push banner for a jump off point, and the question was, why don't we see a lot of side games from major franchises? Is Patrick Hensley, he wrote it on bosspush.net for his boss push banner, and we literally were talking about it, and I said one of the reasons that we don't have a lot of side games because these some of the games are not from Nintendo, and we literally were counting how many games just from the Mario universe are side games from Nintendo, and it came out to be close to like 17 games
Yeah,
and everything.
yeah.
And I'm like, wow, and I started to think about it, like,
Wow.
wow, does Nintendo really have a lot of side games? And
What do you
and
mean?
like
Wait, what do you mean side game? Sorry. What do you mean
like
side
uh,
games?
like like in the Mario universe, they have Mario
Oh,
Kart.
right. Okay. Caught up.
You know,
Hmm.
with
I mean, they
Pokemon, they
do.
have.
Hello?
Okay, I hear.
I said they do.
Oh, I
I
thought
think
you were
they
going to
do. I think they
continue.
have a ton of side games. I mean, that's all Kirby is a side game. Trash. No, I'm just kidding. Kirby's not trash. Trash. I mean, even Zelda with Hyrule Warriors and like Link's crossbow training, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, m- Mario has a ton, right? Mario Party, Mario the sports games, Mario Kart, Smash Brothers is like the ultimate side game. Um,
Pretty much.
I mean, I think Nintendo does pretty well with their side games. But yeah, I mean, I think it would be fun to like kind of go through Nintendo's IP or at least the Switch games at some point that are out and kind of like not rank them in terms of like this is the best, although that would be fun. We should probably do that because we
Mhm.
did it for Wii U and we kind of man, remember the top 25 Wii U games episode?
Yes.
Spoilers, guys. Ed didn't pick any of his favorite games. He picked a bunch of weird games that he thought would be fun to
No,
list
I
out.
didn't.
Yes, you
No,
did.
I didn't.
Yeah, but we didn't have any of the same ones.
Yeah, because there were so many people thought that the Wii U didn't have games,
Yeah.
and most of our whole list just out of like, because we was going through a lot of, we were doing some edits, we was doing some third parties, but we had a lot of um first party games on there. We just had them in different places and everything.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. Um, but anyways, we should probably. Did we ever do that with the 3DS? I don't remember if we did that for 3DS or not, dude. It's been so long.
No,
We've been
we
doing this
didn't
show for
do
too long.
we didn't do games like with the, we did breaking the systems. We did breaking Nintendo with the systems.
Well,
But
yeah,
for like
I know that.
but like but like for 25 3DS games, we have not made one yet because we just never did. And there's so many to grow through and put on that list.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh my gosh, dude, we've been doing this for so long.
right, like Fire Emblem Awakening. I think that's 3DS. Yeah, that's 3DS. Like, that's gonna be in one of the tens
Yeah.
on how amazing that game is.
Dude, our first episode was June 21st, 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, we've been doing this for so long. I feel like we were doing it
70.
longer than that, though. I don't know why. I don't know. I feel like we were doing it longer than that.
I
Oh my
think we
gosh,
kind
this
of
is
met
awful. This
because
setup.
I think we kind of met in what 2015 in a sense, or was it 16 still?
I don't remember, man.
Because you was doing your DNA, like I said, you was doing your DNA stuff, and I was doing optional opinion.
Yeah, why is the camera so zoomed in on me? Oh my gosh, this is awful. Oh my gosh. So,
Our early podcast days.
no, gross. Oh my gosh, look how young you were. Holy my god.
uh,
uh,
but yeah, like, I think Nintendo has so many side games, and like Mario Party and Mario Kart are like, well, really Mario Kart is like one of the biggest side games I think of all time.
oh yeah,
Um,
dude, that dude, it sold like a gajillion billion units.
you know, I think Mario Party has the longest. It's the longest running. Um, like the longest running side game. Um, series. So
Yeah.
like, I think Mario just so like universal and iconic. There's no way to um debate it. Like the Sonic games, it's kind of hard to say which one is a side game and which one is like a legit timeline of a game, sequel wise. You know,
Yeah.
because I'm like, if it's like, is Sonic 1 do Sonic 4? Is that just it? Yeah, so that's what I was wondering with Sonic. Um, it's 1 to 4 just like the main games, and then everything else is
Well, I think Sonic kind of goes the way of like Mario at this point, right? Like I mean, I kind of feel like Sonic Superstars is kind of like I feel like that would be like a mainline 2D game, but like I mean, you saw the split with Mario, right? Where like Mario went 2D and 3D, and like there's
mm-hmm,
like a mainline 3D series now and a mainline 2D series, right? I think moving forward, Super Mario Brothers is going to be the 2D games, and then Super Mario Meow 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 is going to be like the 3D mainline game, right? Or
mm-hmm,
like Super Mario Odyssey or Super Mario Galaxy, like the subtitle will be the title of the 3D game, right? And then you have this weird kind of Mario 3D world type thing, right? Where like it's just an anomaly, I guess, but I don't really know where that would fall. And maybe that's just like its own series. So maybe there would be 3 running mainline series if they do 3D World 2 or whatever, right? So,
yeah,
uh, it's kind of where I'm at this point. So and if you look at Sonic, right, like they've tried 3D so many times, and like I think it's a little bit more muffled than Mario, right? Because there haven't been as many quality games in the Sonic series as there have been in Mario, right? Like Sonic
yeah,
just keeps trying and trying and trying, and I feel like every other game is a reboot of Sonic, right? Like Sonic Frontiers is a reboot. Sonic Heroes was a reboot. Sonic the Hedgehog for 360 was a reboot, right? Like there's so many Sonic Boom on Wii U was a reboot, which I actually liked Sonic Boom. But then there was like the Wii series where it was like Sonic what was it? What was the Wii?
Sonic Colors.
No, the Wii one. The first couple Wii ones. Like there was like the King Arthur's Round Table one, and then there was the one before
Oh,
that
that
was
one.
like like 3D kind of games that were okay but not really. And then you had like Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Colors, and Sonic Colors I think is probably one of the better ones. I think I actually kind of like Sonic Lost World, which was the first Wii U one, and then they
Hmm.
rebooted it with Sonic Boom. So there's that, right? And so I don't know, man. Sonic's just all over the place at this point, but I think people like Frontiers. I think Sonic Frontiers is the beginning of it's a new beginning for them. I also think Sonic Superstars look great, but then you also have like Sonic Mania. Like, where does that fall? You know, I don't know. It seems it seems like Sonic is kind of all over the place. And that's why
Yeah,
it's harder to tell with Sonic because like they do have uh Sonic does have their racing game, right? Sonic Team Sonic Racing and
mhm.
Sonic Racing Transformed was awesome, by the way. If you didn't have a console that played Mario or Sonic Racing Transformed was awesome. Uh they did have that weird Mario Party game, Sonic Mario Party game on the Dreamcast called Sonic Shuffle, which
Yeah.
was really bad. Uh, and then like what Sega Superstars Tennis was pretty much a Sonic sports game. The thing is like Sonic is just now getting to the point where they have the characters to flesh out something like a side game, whereas like Mario has like obviously, Mario and Luigi and Wario and Waluigi and the three princesses and Toad and Yoshi and Bert. Like that universe is fleshed out, right? And then you have like the side
Hmm.
universe, like the Donkey Kongs and that kind of thing that fit into the Mario universe somehow. So like the Mario universe is fleshed out, whereas like Sonic's is like, okay, there's like three to maybe five main good guys, right? If you count Amy and Big the Cat, right? Like you have that, and or Robotnik's the main villain, but like who else do you got, right? Like Rouge the Bat, Shadow the Hedgehog, like
But yeah, like out of everything, Shadow is probably like a true side game because it's something that came out of the Sonic franchise, I
right?
should say.
Oh, man, Sonic Frontiers, man, or Sonic
Shadow the
Shadow the
Hedgehog.
Hedgehog was like, man, remember when he had guns and a motorcycle?
Yeah, they were like, and this is for kids. I'm like, yeah, you know,
Yeah,
because you would think that Knuckles would get their own, he would get his own game, and Tails would get his own game. You thought
yeah,
that would happen, but no.
yeah,
Besides the Chaotic, he got his own 32 game. That was the
yeah,
alligator from the Sonic franchise.
yeah.
So he would be like the second, or he would be the first, and Shadow would be the second. If we look at
Hmm.
it that way,
Yeah,
with the side games,
yeah,
you know, like,
yep.
and that's why I was just like when we was talking about that question and going through just a list of side games for a lot of Nintendo franchises. Some of them are big hits. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door is like a fantastic game that people want to see come back. Super Mario RPG is another one. People want to see come back. Um, Not so much the Fire Emblem Warriors though.
Hmm.
I know what Corey Tecmo was trying to do because of the success of Hyrule Warriors on Wii U. Um, but that kind of like didn't that one didn't really go so well. Edge of Calamity did well though. Um, but I think Koei Tecmo was just like, yeah, if you guys let us do a Fire Emblem game, we'll make it. We'll just develop for you guys. We'll make the next one, and that's kind of how we got Fire Emblem Three Houses in a
Hmm.
sense. That's kind of one of the best Fire Emblem games and stuff. And I think Fire Emblem is pretty much one of the series that, for most of them, there are a lot of sequels to it or follow ups. and barely no side games. I think Warriors is the only side game for the Fire Emblem series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, well, Three
Yeah.
Hopes would be the second one,
Yeah. Well, I mean, that still counts as a Fire Emblem Warriors game, I think, right? So,
and it's so good. Shaz, ugh, love that
yeah.
game.
Oh man, dude, I Shez needs her own game, man. Shez is awesome. Oh man, I
Yeah,
want
and
like I want a Shez figure. I want a female Byleth figure, and I want a Shez figure. Those are the
a
two things
few.
that I really want, and only one
Uh,
of them exists, and it's like $250. So
no,
the dude
Shaz.
the Byleth statue,
Mm-hmm.
dude, that thing is so expensive. Gross.
So, so yeah, that was a like really interesting question, because like even though we were talking about other consoles and their games, I think with side games, Nintendo could somewhat profit off of them because they're sometimes original ideas. Now, yes, Federation Force didn't really knock it out the park, but Metro Prime is a side game to the
Hmm.
Metroid series.
Yeah.
And you know, um the pinball game for Metroid, that's a side game.
Yeah.
Like, and then WarioWare um is kind of like WarioWare started out as a side game, but it ended up becoming its own, series.
Hmm.
And even Wario Land became its own series. Like in the Wario stuff kind of sped out from Super Mario Land 2, the
Hmm.
six golden coins.
Yeah. Yep.
So but I don't know if there's any other ones. Like I know Xenoblade Chronicles X. We were talking about that. I'm like, is that a side? I'm like, would we consider that as a side game? And I guess we have to now because there's a Xenoblade 2 and a Xenoblade 3
I
in a
mean,
sense.
maybe, I guess, because you do create your own character in that. There's not really a main protagonist, but man,
Mm,
Xenoblade X, dude, is so good. Game is so good, man. And that game, it
right,
changes like every 30 hours. There's like a new thing,
right.
you know,
Uh,
because then you get your mech and then you can then you fight sky dragons and it's like, oh my God, what's going on in here? Oh, remember when everybody was mad because they took the breast slider out for
for the
yeah.
from the Japanese version, yeah.
No, from the American version, they took it out. It was in
Oh,
the Japanese version.
it was in Japanese, but that's why I said they took it out for the Japanese to give to us.
Yeah.
So, um, Bayonetta with Bayonetta Origins, that's kind of like the first side game, which is weird, and I don't think that was a Nintendo decision more than the Platinum Games decision
Hmm.
in a sense.
Hmm.
Uh, any other event? Well, not so much Advance Wars. They don't have no side games. All of theirs are sequels for Advance Wars. Um, man, is there any other franchise?
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know.
Because we know the Zelda one, so that one, it's not too hard. But yeah, I don't think there's any other Nintendo ones that have a lot of side games.
I mean,
I think,
Star Fox Adventure,
oh, that is right.
maybe.
And most of it is just like by Namco. After Rare did Star Fox Adventure.
Hmm.
Yeah, but that's pretty much all I could think of for Nintendo.
Yeah. I don't know. We probably are missing a ton, right? Who knows? It gets really weird with some of the franchises too, like the transition from 2D to 3D, and then the
Hmm.
franchises that don't have a ton of entries. And like, I mean, you could have called Star Fox Adventure a mainline game until like Assault and Command came out, right? Because those were back to the full on normal quote unquote Star Fox games, and then Zero. Star Fox Guard also, that was a spinoff game. Game was weird, man.
Yeah,
No, it was.
that was kind of like a pack game with Star
It's
Fox
still a
Zero.
side game. Side game. Don't. Mm-mm. Side game. I'm trying to think of some more. Kirby's Air Ride. That was like a
Yeah,
weird spinoff.
I remember the EGM review said press A, and that was it.
Is that all you did in that?
Yeah,
I didn't play it because it's Kirby, so you know.
yeah. My nephew got it for Christmas. So, um, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for Nintendo stuff, like their games.
Yeah. Mm.
Because you would think that a lot of their side games would come on their handhelds than they did on their console ones.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
because like I think once Game Boy came, that's when all like their side games and stuff started coming out. Because like pretty much Link's Awakening is kind of a side game to The Legend of Zelda: Link to
Hmm.
the Past.
Yeah.
Um, and Link to the Past got their sequel for with the 3DS game.
Yeah. Link's crossbow training. Classic.
Triforce Heroes, Four Swords.
Yeah.
What else?
Who
Hyrule
knows?
Warriors and Age of Calamity. Um, yeah, I think that's like most of their side games and stuff.
Yeah. Well, we did it.
Yeah.
Look at us.
So, okay, is there
Another.
anything else?
No, I don't think so. I know like our schedule's been really weird, but I kind of like these just kind of like hanging out episodes. Makes me miss the old days, if you know what I mean.
Hmm.
So I don't know. Not a lot
Yes.
of. We don't need a script. We don't need a doc. We don't need a structure. We just talk about Nintendo, and I kind of miss that. I miss that across the board, actually. I always feel like on the other shows I'm trying too hard, or it's just like not what I want it to be, or there's something wrong, or I'm just too tired to focus. And when there's nothing to follow or keep up with, it's just like
Mhm.
it's nice. So
All
that's
right,
it.
everybody.
That was my rant.
It's kind of a low key variety Nintendo Power Block. News just have been slow. Um, and like Nintendo kind of has been quiet a little bit in a sense, probably because of the summer and them getting ready for Gamescom. So hopefully, like when we come back with the next show, we have a lot to talk about. Definitely, we'll be talking about Pikmin 4. Um, we'll be definitely talking about games that we've been playing. Um, and I don't, I do that Borderlands. They didn't show no trailer for Borderlands, but
Yeah.
I kind of like I think I'm more excited for the Turtles movie than I am for the Borderlands movie.
Well, yeah, Borderlands looks dumb. I mean, it could be good. I don't know. I don't want to say that, but we haven't seen anything from it. It's got a great cast. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
But Turtles looks cute. It looks fun. It looks like, I don't know. I like the I tweeted this out the other day. I was like, I think it's cool that they're actually like teenagers in the roles of the turtles. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, as much as I love the original Ninja Turtles movie, Raphael was just an angry 40-year-old New Yorker. So, uh, anyways, made me
Yeah.
laugh.
So yeah, I think I am definitely excited to see Turtles. I'm gonna watch the Borderlands movie. I'm still gonna go watch um this Sunday. I'm gonna go watch the Barbie movie.
Mm,
Or I might go see that Saturday. Or I might actually go see it tomorrow. Depending how my sleep schedule goes.
yeah.
Um,
Hopefully, I'm going to
because
see Indiana Jones this weekend.
uh, I know
Hopefully,
I gotta go see Oppenheimer, but that's like, man, 3 hours.
yeah.
Uh,
I have no interest in Oppenheimer or Barbie for that matter, but I'm also not the movie guy, so don't yell at me, internet. I'm just not interested. I'm
well,
not.
they said, oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm not like that interested in Christopher Nolan movies like at all. To be honest, like I like some of them. Like I really like I like parts of that Batman trilogy. I really like The
Mm-hmm.
Dark Knight. I like The Prestige. I really like. He did say today he wants to he it would be like his dream to direct a James Bond movie, which got me really excited. Um, I would watch a Christopher Nolan James Bond movie. I love James Bond. I'm upset
Is
that
that
Idris Elba isn't going to be James Bond, but that's a
a
topic for
different
another
topic?
day. Yeah,
Did they ever actually find one? The next James Bond?
not yet. Not yet.
So there's like, well,
There's been a lot of rumors. There's been a lot of you know maybe not. I know a lot of people want Idris Elba to be James Bond, but he said he's too old. Um, and if it was like 20 years ago, maybe he would have, but you know, I still think he would make a great James Bond.
yeah, yeah.
But
The movie, the movie, the entertainment stuff for movie and TV is going to be very interesting for the rest of the year. I
hmm
mean, there are movies that's already wrapped up, um, and probably in editing right now, but with
hmm
the writer strike and the actor strike, we're not going to be seeing anything for a while.
hmm
So it's going to be like, you know, is that stuff going to affect movies for 2024? I'm like, what are we going to be watching do for TV? You know, through this fall and winter. Like, it's going to be a lot of reruns, anime, a lot of British TV shows. Like, it's going to be very interesting and stuff. And I want, because I do wonder, what does that affect Nintendo's plans for their next animated movie now?
hmm I don't know.
And what about Disney and Pixar?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. We talked a little bit about it this week already. Um, I think it's interesting, but we'll see. I guess
Yeah.
it's a mess. It's really it's really a mess. Did you hear that they're averaging like 600 they're per production, each studio is losing $600,000 a week per production. So like if you have like 5 movies in production, like
hmm
600,000 times 5 is a lot of money.
Wow.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, that's gonna be it for this week. Nintendo Pow Block, kind of laid back. Hopefully, like I said, we get some more news. Going to be talking a lot about games next week. We will be bringing back Nintendo, because I have kind of a great drink for the summer. But I will reveal that next week. With that, everybody, have a great week, have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time on Nintendo Pow Block. Bye, everybody. Woo-hoo!
If you want to be a Patreon producer, head on over to patreon.com/bossrushmedia, and find out which tier is right for you. Our Patreon producers at the $5 tier or higher for this month are Adriel Munger, Austin Campbell, Celeste Roberts, Christian S., Sana Dirrig, Francisco Santillan, and Rebecca Jewell. Thank you for your continued support.
Nintendo Pow Block is a product of Boss Rush Media, LLC, and is recorded from our headquarters in Akron, Ohio. The show is hosted by me, Edward Varnell. My co-hosts are Corey Dirrig and Corey Yikes. You can find Corey at I am Corey in HD on Twitter and Instagram, as well as hosting the Boss Rush Podcast and Tower Casuals, the Destiny Podcast. You can find Corey at Corey_Yikes on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. You can find me at That Richard Cole on Twitter and Instagram. Follow Nintendo Pow Block on all social media platforms at Pow Block Podcast. You can also follow Boss Rush Media and Boss Rush Network on all major social media platforms. Join the Boss Rush Network Discord and Facebook groups to interact with other friends and fans. Visit bossrush.net for more great content and patreon.com/bossrushmedia to learn how you can support this show. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.